It is our honor to have with us today as our next guest speaker, another hero from Charlie Company. Jennings Daniel, known by his friends and those he served with as JB, is a veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom, having served under the Infantry Blue Guidon of Apache Company, 1st Battalion, 26th Infantry Regiment, stationed in Leadwood Barracks in Schweinfurt, Germany. JB served with Charlie Company 126th until he completed his term of service in 2007, where he went on to join the National Guard and was later medically retired or discharged for injuries incurred from his deployment to Iraq. JB had a hard struggle with post-traumatic stress at first, and he learned to cope with the overwhelming facets of this disorder by surrounding himself with a support group of soldiers with whom he served. Those who knew what it was like to be in Iraq because they too experienced it themselves alongside him. Since leaving the military in 2007, JB and his battle buddies have lost 2 comrades to suicide and several to drugs and alcohol due to not being able to deal with their post-traumatic stress and other pressing factors in their life. After losing another battle buddy to suicide in March of this year, JB has come up with a plan of action that has already seen a huge positive outcome. He's here with us today to tell us what you can do with your units and what he has been up to do to the fight against post-traumatic stress and suicide. Please give a warm welcome to JB Daniels.
I want to thank everybody for coming out and supporting OFR. Thank you, Nick, Peggy, for inviting me out, and everyone that's out here volunteering for OFR. To continue on what the earlier soldier said, suicide amongst veterans is an epidemic. In 2012, 6,500 veterans committed suicide. In 2013, the VA did a study that covered the years from 1999 to 2010 that showed that 22 vets a day commit suicide. That's approximately 1 every 65 minutes. So we can talk all day, but I'm going to ask y'all to do something. Everyone raise your hands. Okay? Look around. You're all veterans. If I could ask this first row to put your hands down. Right here. Everyone in the seat. Y'all represent the 22 veterans a day. From here over, if y'all could put your hands down, you represent 660 veterans a month that have committed suicide. And if everyone else will put their hands down, that's 6,500 veterans that you represent that have taken their own lives. So let's get to the heart of the subject. When we were in the military, we all learned to cover each other's backs. It was always about the guy to the left and the right. Command hounded you to stay on a contact roster, to stay and be accountable, to take time to make sure that your battle buddies made it back to the barracks in one piece and not in the MP station. So what we as Blue Spaders did is we all got together and we created a contact roster. And every day we know where each Spader is or can be reached in case of need. So if any Spader or veteran, future, past, present, needed help, they could just look at the roster, give us a call, and a multitude of people would be able to be there in a moment's notice to help them. We've noticed that this has helped in the smaller group because the VA is so overwhelmed, they can't get to every veteran. But you can get to your battle buddies. Through social media, we recommend that you contact your battle buddies, get out there, find out what's going on, get to know them again. It's been years, you may have to reconnect, but get to know them. That way you can identify the stressors and the different warning signs that PTSD and suicide presents. What we've also been doing and noticing is since the roster came out, a lot of Spaders have been reconnecting in their respective states. This has provided a camaraderie amongst us that is returning back to the days when we served. Be interested and genuine when you ask the question, are you thinking about killing yourself? It's hard, but it needs to be asked. I want to thank everybody for coming out here. No mission. No mission too difficult, no sacrifice too great. Duty first. Thank you.